Hello, and welcome back once again to Infinite Jeff, project where I Jeff, blah blah blah. This is page 368. Here we go. Find out quickly that this particular audience does not want to be supplied with what someone else thinks it wants. It's another conundrum Gately finally ran out of cerebral steam on. Part of finally getting comfortable in Boston AA is just finally running out of steam in terms of trying to figure out stuff like this, because it literally makes no sense. Close to 200 people, all punishing somebody by getting embarrassed for him, killing him by empathetically dying right there with him, for him, up there at the podium. The applause when that guy's done has the relieved feel of a fist unclenching, and their cries of "keep coming" are so sincere it's almost painful. But then, in equally paradoxical contrast, have a look at the next advanced basics speaker. The tall, baggy sack of a man, also painfully new, but this poor bastard here completely and openly nerve-wracked, wobbling his way up to the front, his face shiny with sweat, and his talk full of blank cunctations and disassociated leap. What the fuck is a cunctation?
Cunctation.
The action or an insistence of delaying, a tardy action. Okay. Full of blank cunctations and disassociated leaps. As the guy speaks with terrible, abashed chagrin about trying to hang on to his job out there, as his AM hangovers become more and more debilitating, until he finally got so shaky and aphasic that he couldn't bear to even face the customers who'd come knocking on his department's door. He was, from 0800 to 1600 hours, the complaint department of Filane's department store. By the way, have you ever been to a store that has a complaint department? Like, that's a thing that was always in movies or cartoons and shit as a kid, but I've never seen a complaint department. A specific department for complaints? Anyway. What I finally did, Jesus, I don't know where I got such a stupid idea from. I brought this hammer in from home and brought it in and kept it right there under my desk on the floor. And when somebody knocked at the door, I'd sort of dive onto the floor and crawl under the desk and grab up the hammer, and I'd start pounding on the leg of the desk, real hard like, whack-a-ta, like I was fixing something down there. And if they opened the door finally and came in anyhow, or came in to bitch about me not opening the door, I'd just stay out of sight under the pounding away like hell, and I'd yell out I was going to be a moment, just a moment, emergency repairs, be with them momentarily. I guess you can guess how all the pounding felt, under there, what with the big head I had every morning. I'd hide under there and pound with the hammer, till they finally gave up and went away. I'd watch from under the desk and tell when they finally went away, I could see their feet from under the desk. And about how the hiding under the desk and pounding thing worked, incredibly enough, for almost the whole last year of his drinking, which ended around this past Labor Day, when one vindictive complainant finally figured out where in Filane's to go to complain about the complaint department. The white flaggers all fell about. They were totally pleased and amused. The crocodiles removed their cigars and roared and wheezed, stomped both feet on the floor and showed scary teeth, everyone roaring with identification and pleasure. This even though, as the speakers confuse, hyphen, that's how we end page 368 on this, the 22nd of February, 2021, 10:39 a.m. Alrighty. I sincerely hope you have a great day. Good night.